Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. AJ Lee is officially back in WWE after nearly 4,000 days, 10 plus years. While it was expected, the entire scenario happened in a rather shocking twist in the main event of SmackDown tonight. Becky Lynch was on SmackDown this week, and General Manager Nick Aldis specifically instructed her not to cause any trouble. She reassured him that it wouldn't be the case, although everyone knew she was lying. Even Seth Rollins appeared on SmackDown despite being a Raw star and introduced his wife, Becky Lynch, seemingly with the intention of hijacking the show. When CM Punk came out, she continued to taunt him despite him telling her that he could call Bayley, Rhea Ripley, or one of his sisters from Chicago to put a beat down on Becky Lynch. Becky continued to taunt him with slaps, and he assured her that he would never hit a woman, but he knew somebody who would, and that somebody was, of course, his wife, AJ Lee. She returned after 10 years when she retired amid all the legal controversies that Punk was facing with WWE at that point. In her first WWE appearance in a decade, she took Becky Lynch out, hugged CM Punk, and embraced the ovation from the Chicago crowd to end the show. It should be noted that nagging injuries to the neck and a previously herniated disc are also the reason why the former three-time Divas champion retired prematurely. Naturally, the legal controversy between Punk and WWE made things a lot harder for her to work there. But she ultimately left after having a brief but extremely fulfilling and impactful career. AJ Lee will now likely team up with her husband for a mixed tag team match at WrestlePalooza, although WWE fans will be hoping to see more of her in a few dream matches. Rohit Nath is a content writer from Bangalore, India. A former full-time employee of Sportskeeda, Rohit was a part of building Sportskeeda's WWE section in its rapid growth. His work has been featured in both Sportskeeda and WrestleZone. Some of the big names interviewed by Rohit are AJ Styles, Jinder Mahal, Jimmy Uso, and Sasha Banks. Some of his popular weekly features include Raw Preview, X Things Supply Told Us, and Wrestling Rumors We Hope Are True, and Those We Hope Aren't. In one of the most jaw-dropping moments in professional wrestling history, former WWE Divas champion AJ Lee made a stunning return to WWE programming last night, nearly a decade after her emotional retirement in 2015. The wrestling world erupted into chaos, disbelief, and nostalgia as the self-proclaimed geek goddess stepped through the curtain once more, reclaiming her place in the ring that made her a global icon. The crowd inside Chicago's United Center was already electric for the main event of Monday Night Raw, but when the arena lights suddenly dimmed and the first notes of "Let's Light It Up" hit the speakers, time seemed to freeze. Fans screamed, gasped, and even cried as the unmistakable silhouette of AJ Lee, black leather jacket, Chuck Taylors, and that signature smirk, appeared at the top of the ramp. For a brief moment, it was 2014 again. The Black Widow had returned. WWE cameras caught multiple fans openly weeping as AJ, looking as fierce and confident as ever, made her slow, deliberate walk to the ring. The moment she stepped through the ropes, the commentary team could hardly contain their excitement. "This is not a drill," shouted Michael Cole. AJ Lee, the AJ Lee, is back in WWE. AJ Lee's return comes after 10 years of total absence from the wrestling spotlight. Since her retirement in April 2015, she had distanced herself from WWE, citing physical injuries and mental exhaustion. Behind the scenes, her exit was shrouded in controversy, largely due to her husband, CM Punk's explosive departure from the company and his highly publicized fallout with WWE management. Her final match, a 6-woman tag team bout at WrestleMania 31, was seen as her quiet goodbye. Fans speculated for years about whether she'd ever come back, but AJ herself seemed to move on. She wrote a best-selling memoir, Crazy Is My Superpower, became an advocate for mental health and women's rights, and even delved into writing comic books and television scripts. But wrestling never forgets its heroes, and neither do the fans. The AJ Lee return rumors were a running joke on social media for years, resurfacing every time WWE held a big event. Still, nothing ever came of it, Until now. WWE pulled off this return with masterful secrecy. In the main event, Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley was facing Becky Lynch in a brutal title match. Just as both women lay exhausted in the ring after a double down, a mysterious video interrupted the broadcast. A series of flickering images flashed across the screen. Old Divas Championship matches, comic book panels, and a Black Widow spider crawling over a cracked mirror. Then came a familiar voice, AJ's, whispering, "Miss me?" Seconds later, her music hit, and the arena erupted. AJ slid into the ring, looked from Becky to Rhea, and then, to the shock of everyone, hit both women with her signature Shining Wizard. She stood tall, holding the Divas Championship belt that was displayed at ringside for a segment celebrating women's wrestling through the years. AJ lifted it into the air, smirked, and pointed directly at the WrestleMania sign. The message was clear. She's back for the crown. According to multiple reports from Fightful Select and Insider, AJ Lee's return was one of the best-kept secrets in modern WWE history. The surprise was planned for months, but only a handful of people, including Triple H, Nick Khan, and Becky Lynch, were aware. Even the production crew believed the video package was for an upcoming women's division retrospective. Security was reportedly instructed to keep an unlisted guest hidden in a private trailer behind the arena all day. When AJ stepped through the curtain, the locker room reportedly erupted. One anonymous superstar told reporters, "We heard her music and thought it was a prank. Then she actually came out, and we just lost it. Nobody saw this coming. It's like seeing a ghost walk back into the room. But she's alive, and she looks ready to fight." Insiders claim Triple H personally reached out months ago, proposing a limited schedule that would allow AJ to work select pay-per-views and mentor younger talent. With the women's division at a new creative high, featuring stars like Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Io Sky, and Liv Morgan, the timing couldn't have been better.